All right, so we've said this in the past, folks. We've seen a lot of like Mark Regev come on American and Western TV broadcasts and give what we feel are quite repellent excuses.
He was on The Voice last week. He's got a lovely
getting out
singing
there.
style.
Yeah. We've seen him give some quite repellent justifications for the various war crimes that are being committed by Israel in Gaza now. But one of the things I've said is that as bad as guys like that sound, Israel is sending the milder, more milquetoast war criminals to American and Western airwaves, right, to sort of give us the watered-down dope. You look at Israeli television, this is what you'll see.
פשע מלחמה זה אני, אתה רגל על הגב. פשע מלחמה זה אני. אני מודה, אני אגיד את זה פה, לא אכפת לי שירדו עליי, אוספים פה חומרים. אני לא נרדם טוב בלי שאני רואה בתים קורסים בעזה. מה אני אעשה? עוד בתים, עוד מגדלים, שלא יהיה להם לאן לחזור. אגב, בתקופת התנ"ך גם היו זורים את האדמה במלח. הם צריכים לזכור עם עמלק. הם צריכים לזכור את זה להרבה מאוד זמן. אי אפשר להגיע לאיזה הסדר מיד. סליחה, זה רק אני. זה פשע מלחמה.
Wow. So he's suggesting a salt the earth policy.
Yeah.
That is what he's advocating. This is what they're watching on TV in Israel.
I am unable to sleep if I do not see houses being destroyed in Gaza. What do I say? More houses, more buildings. I want to see more of them destroyed. I want them to be nothing. I want there to be nothing for them to return to. That's the key. That's the key.
Is this that redoubt of Western civilization in the Middle East we keep hearing so much about? Are those vaunted Western values that they keep telling us we have to defend Israel for?
This bastion of liberal democracy in the region. Wow. I want there to be nothing for them to return to. That's the key sentence. They're willing to kill as many Palestinians as they have to in order to accomplish the goal, but that's the goal, right? The goal is not to kill as many Palestinians as they can. The goal is to clear the place out and claim the land. And as many people happen to be in the way, as many bodies as they have to pile up, they're willing to do that, right? So I'm not trying to soften it. But that's the land. I want there to be nothing for them to return to, so that when this is over, the survivors don't even bother going back. Because why would you? How could you? Not just why would you? It's impossible. Look at northern Gaza right now. You're telling me, oh yeah, when this is all over, okay, fine, safe to be there.
Yep.
What's there?
We're opening
no schools there, no mosques there, no refugee camps there. The apartment buildings are leveled. There's nothing there. There's a giant crater where neighborhoods used to be with, as Ian Bremmer tweeted out, an Israeli flag planted right in the middle of it. Yep. That's what they want. And that's what they say. That's what they want. That's Israeli TV. That's the straight dope. Mark Regev, the guys we see, that's child's play. That's mild. They send him out
that's
there.
That's what they tell us.
Right. Go give the nice propaganda to the dumb Americans. This is what they sound like on their airwaves.
We should mention that was one of our viewers who sent that.
Yes, one of our viewers tipped us off to that. So thank you for emailing us that.
Yeah, that's incredible. We should start a game if we can get more clips like this. Who said it? An Israeli TV host or Genghis Khan?
Yeah, right. That would be something. You know, to his credit, Chris Hayes actually featured that clip on his show the other night. Yeah.
What kind of a sick society could a show like this air? And the vibe that you get watching it, this is very Morning Joe. There's like some kind of an Israeli Morning Joe kind of a deal where it's kind of jokey and informal, and they're talking about having a salt the earth genocidal policy against the Palestinians, and it's got that very jokey, light tone. I cannot go to sleep without seeing. Wow. How sick does your culture have to be to generate a TV show like that people would think is normal? And it's the same reason these people aren't fucking funny, man. It's the same reason that Rappaport thing sucks. People who could watch this and not be outraged are not people who can do any kind of comedy, because, as you said, you have to have some self-awareness to do comedy. And if you had the slightest bit of self-awareness, you would understand if you're producing this kind of a news program, like a light news program, you're not the good guys.
No, it's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. So much so that when our viewers sent us that, and this is not a reflection on you, it ended up being right, but when I clicked on the Instagram post, because this video was embedded in an Instagram post, there were some people being like, well, the translation is fake. That's not really what they're saying. One guy posted that in the feed. And then you saw about 300 replies to that post because people were curious. All right, well, if the translation's wrong, do you want to translate it for us? No answer. Right? Nothing. Which led me to believe the translation is not wrong. Middle East Eye is pretty reputable. But then we've seen that clip shared on the mainstream outlets. Chris Hayes put that up.
Right,
there was another fairly mainstream TV or online news show that put that up, that made me feel, okay, well, this is obviously not an inaccurate translation. I had no reason to believe it in the first place, but you never know. When you post something like that, you want to be really sure, especially if it's in a foreign language and it's that extreme. Because this is so extreme to the point where, like, okay, yeah, that's extreme enough to the point where if someone wanted to do a fake, that's what they would do. And so you have to take the extra step to make sure you didn't fall for one of those things. But no, that's it. Apparently, that's real.
Please clap.